Hello and welcome to our video. My name is Shayden, and in this video we'll go through and explain the options that are available for the button in your JD Builder forms. You only have one button, but fortunately there are a lot of options, and we'll go through all of them one by one. The first one is the text. So maybe you want to say submit, or you want to say book now, or anything of the sort. You can do that. Then you have the container width. Now the container is actually which holds the button. This is not the button, but the container that holds the button. So this can be useful if you're trying to style or maybe put together a background around the button or something of the sort. Then you have the button type. Now these are the default types that give you a few different colors. So you can select secondary, which might be a gray background. Danger would be a success would be green. Danger would be red. Warning might be yellow and stuff like that. So just some default styles for you to work with. Then you have sizes. So you have three sizes. The medium is the default. You can do large, small. And again, you have complete flexibility, but this is just the inbuilt options. Then you have the alignment, whether you want it left aligned, center, right, or block, kind of make it big, nice, and fancy. We'll just go with center line for now. Then you have the button animation. So you can select the animation that the button would glow when I mouse over. So if I mouse over, button would actually shrink in size, or I would do this pulse thing, which is like click me. So can be used to do a lot of things. A lot of animations are available. We'll just go with our pulse, which is a good animation. So then you have the icon options. Now there are a lot of icons, so you just have to find the one. And let's go ahead and try. Yeah, you can just select from any icon. There are a lot of icons here. You just have to find the right icon for you. I usually like the mail icon. So mail as in M-A-I-L. And this icon, or actually not this one. Maybe it's, can't find it for some reason. And yeah, well, you can use the MailChimp icon. So there's that. But the icon, yeah, I think it would be arrow. Yes. So I usually like this icon, which works really well. So you can do that. You also have the ability to move the icon to the right or keep it on the left. So you can do that. And there you go. So you have the icons there. You have the icon color. So you can select the icon to have a totally different color than the text of the button, which is fine as well. You have the icon spacing, how far you want the icon to be from the button. You can do that. By default, it's like 5 pixels, which is fine. Then you have the icon animation. Again, a lot of options. So your button has a different option, but your icon has a different animation. So let me disable this animation, and you will see what I am talking about here. So you'll see that's your button icon animation. So you may not want to use both these animations at the same time. And this is icon spin, and kind of takes a while to work. Oh, there you go. Yeah. And there's icon up, and there's icon down, icon forward. So it just moves a little forward and then backward. And yeah, those are a few icons. So you may not want to use all these animations, but when I say all, I really mean both of these. So the button and the icon animation at the same time, but you may want to use either one of these. Then you have the button styling, which is the typography. So you can change the font size here. You can change the font family here, so you can kind of make your button look ugly if you want to. And I'll just go ahead and reset the typography since I don't need any of this. Then you have the text color, so you can change the text, and you also have the ability to add a background color. So this is in regards to what we looked at earlier, where you have these default styles. Now these styles are not applicable when you start applying your own text colors, but when you blank these out, those styles will still be valid. You can add a border to your button. You can add a gradient to your button, so you can kind of make your button look like this. Just keep adding colors and create your custom gradient. Isn't this awesome, huh? Yeah, well, it is. Then you can have something else for mouse over. So as you can see, when I mouse over, it goes to red. I can control that too. The reason it goes to red right now is because that's the default color. So I can do a text color which is black, and a button background color which is green for mouse over. You can see that's how it looks. I can do a different border color on mouse over, and I can do a different gradient for mouse over, and I can do a radius to make the button more rounded, or I can turn the radius to 0, which would be a square button. And then I can also add a shadow to the button. And those are all the options that are available to the button. Like I said in the beginning, there are a lot of options, but only one button. So, but you have total flexibility and control over what you want to do. And it just does not limit you by any chance where you're not able to write custom code. You just don't have to code, but you can write any, you can accomplish any kind of styling you like. And that's it. That's how you style, you badly style in this case, your buttons using JD Builder.